About talking about Ecamm and Ecamm Live, because Ecamm for virtual auditions is going to be a great tool for people to use. And now, just to be clear, I do have get affiliate marketing with Ecamm. Just be straight up about that. But I've been using Ecamm now for the last 2 years. And if you are a Mac-based user and you want to use a streaming software that works for not only doing shows and award shows like I do, but for doing auditions and press junkets, Ecamm is the way to go. It's just a powerful tool. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what Ecamm is, how you could use it for your virtual auditions, and see if it's even the right fit for you. Okay, so this is what I'm going to call the introduction to virtual auditions and Ecamm. Okay, first off, you should probably understand what virtual auditions are. Virtual auditions really came out before COVID really hit, but when COVID hit, it was a pain because you couldn't do the live auditions at all. And so we were dependent on everybody doing self-tapes. Well, actors really weren't used to this. They just like to come in and do their performance. This forced actors to get ring lights, to get the tripods for their phones, and do the self-tapes and send it into casting directors. Well, I talked with casting directors and I said, do you plan on ever going back to the live auditions? And they said, absolutely not. This was such a huge deal for us to be able to not have to keep using live auditions every time, because we were able to see more people. And so that's why people are sticking with the virtual auditions, because they can get a wider range of people, a more diverse amount of people from all over the country, and really just hone down to the right performance and the right look that they want to do for that show. So it makes sense. So that's why it comes down to using a platform other than maybe your phone that makes the whole entire process of auditioning easier. Let me show you what Ecamm looks like. So this is my Ecamm, and I have the everything kind of set up exactly how it comes up. This here is the main screen. This is kind of what everybody would see on the broadcast. You could build this thing out, you get an idea of what it looks like visually. Okay, over here's a scene section, which you honestly don't use that much if you're just going to do auditions. You might just have one scene in here. After that is probably the most common thing you might use is the overlays. This is where you could put your information, your name, and kind of a slate of who you are. It's a lot easier to put this up on Ecamm and record it this way than it is any other way that I know how. There's no other program that I know that does it as fluidly as this does. So I would definitely use the overlay function. Next is the sound level. This way, when you're recording, you can actually see if your primary mic is bouncing up into the green. If it is, then you're going to be getting good audio. If it's not bouncing in the green, you're not getting any audio at all. That's bad. So make sure it's bouncing so you can see that you're getting good audio levels. Next up, we have the sound effects panel. This is going to be music. This could be applause, a DJ horn, really whatever, because this would give the just a little enhanced action so that you can show what you can do with sound in here. So it's a lot of fun. Okay, so those are those options. Now, if you were to go get Ecamm, I'm over here on their website right now. It looks like this. You can take a look at their plans, and they're not that expensive. It is either month to month or yearly. You do get a 14-day free trial to see if it even works for you, and I definitely recommend doing a free trial, because if it doesn't work for you, it's no good. Okay, so but once you decide what you want to do, you can even test it out. Again, this only works for Mac users. So if you're not using a Mac, it's not going to work. Okay, but you just download the Ecamm button there. It drops down into your downloads folder. Double click on it, send it through this process of starting, and then again, it'll look just like this when you get started. It's crazy easy. So that's kind of the introduction to what Ecamm is and how it could work with virtual auditions. If you want to know more about virtual auditions, let me know in the comments section. I'll go ahead and make some more of these types of videos, but you gotta let me know probably here soon, because I'm ready to rock and roll before I get on to another show. Anyway, guys, hopefully that was helpful, and I'm going to use my Ecamm buttons over here to do this exit out. Take care.